Yes, hey, blessed. My name's Tyler Millay, and I'm a guru or a saint, um, and a scientist at the same time. And I just sort of have these things that I think about that I like to share in this video. Um, Time and space is like just a really complicated thing, like in all these facets of scientific realms that you can investigate the reality that we're in. But everything's complicated. Like there's so much data, so much things going on. People living their lives. There's millions of people, and what is the average millionth person doing? Not a whole lot. Being lazy, not working out, not creating something genius. Just kind of consuming, watching content, consuming things, maybe hanging out with friends. Not really living much of a life beyond just like mundane, like scrolling on their phone right now. And they're just going through garbage after garbage and this parasitic crap and this parasitic crap. And or they're just like not spending their time well. Like you should be doing something that's healthy for your health and wellness and your mental health, something that is for your productivity and your creativity and your progression forward in the future, or just generally like your well-being, or I don't know, like being good to yourself is so important. Treating yourself, treating your body. First step for self-improvement usually is like you go out and you run, you get to the gym, you start lifting. These things will change your character, make you tougher, make you more serious, make you a little more pure in some sense. So yeah, life is a scary thing. So yeah, do good no matter what. Like, what's the option? Whatever's good, even at the expense of your life, at the expense of someone else's life, or whatever is going on. Like, to do the good thing is like under any circumstances is a very powerful thing to do, and it sets your life towards this adventure where you're honest and you speak and you confront challenges and you don't hide away and you're just like tough. And you just gotta be out there and you're open, you're you. And it's like, yeah, not me, motherfucker, kill me. And like, if they want to kill you, they'll kill you. If they don't, then they don't. But like, you can just like position yourself in this state where you don't really care about what other people think, whether you live or die. It's just like, I'm gonna do what's right, and everybody else can go fuck off and do whatever they think they want to do. And yeah, life is short, and there's not a lot going on unless you're doing stuff. Like you should be good at 5, 10 things in the next 10 years. You should be practicing hobbies, knitting, drawing, writing, reading, or creating stuff like welding, cutting with wood and making crafts and stuff like that, or working on cars and this car and like custom cars and cycling through just different cars and like being really well off. I don't know. It's really hot in here. Uh, but yeah. Again, I'm having a good morning. Um, I didn't take any kratom before, and like, so I was sober. I smoked some weed around 5 or something before I woke up. I woke up around like 4 or 5, and I was just kind of laying there. And then I got up and like smoked weed, and I laid down again. And then I woke up, did my exercise, did my 100 squats, 50 push-ups, eight pull-ups, 500 squats, 250 pull-ups, and I didn't actually do. I did 3 sets of five, I think up to 5 or 3. One of them was 3, and yeah, and I feel good. Like if I don't work out for like 2 days, there's this really intense like anxiety in my body, and it's just like horrible. I can only even with drugs I can compensate for so long without working out. But it's just like this thing where I'm always in the state of like I feel awesome, and then when I'm not, then I chase after it, and then I get it from exercise or drugs, and then I feel awesome, and like there's no reason why I can't feel awesome. Like there's nothing wrong with it for the most part. Now perhaps I should be careful with my dopamine, what I reward myself with. It may perhaps complete elimination of all dopaminergic drugs that are addictive would be a very useful thing, but I'm probably not going to make that leap. That's a very difficult thing to do, to go from using all this drugs to nothing by my own willpower with it all. I still have access in my hands. So yeah, like it's so easy to get drugs. Just go online, go on Bitnoid, order whatever. Um, yeah, I and I gotta upload this. It's all 11. I can maybe make one other video. Um, just being healthy, just exercising. That's the first part. Like, just feel good. Do some weightlifting, and then like maybe take some drugs after you've done some lifting and some running, and then you can either chill out or you can work or you can do whatever you need to do. Just ate a protein bar, but yeah, like staying disciplined. Like I need to stay more disciplined with my diet. I need to cut back on the calories. I keep on overeating, but so it's basically I'm basically not gaining weight or losing weight. I'm just maintaining weight, and yeah, but I'm eating more protein as of late. I've been focusing on just protein. I need to get greens powder or start buying more vegetables and yeah, like life is pretty good. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta try to eat what's healthy. Like I don't know how healthy like a Power Crunch bar is. It's a protein bar. Like it's like it probably got shitty oils in it, but it's like for the most part like nutritious. You got all the stuff you need. Like right now, how many people are just like being lazy as fuck and just like gooning? Like imagine like the worst bottom, like just bottom dweller that's like just the average person who's like a young kid sitting there in the dark web or something like that, just scrolling through crazy shit, seeing heinous things happening. Like there's so many people like that who just like I'm not explore. I'm aware of the internet. I'm aware. I haven't seen it all, but like there's places on the internet that you just don't really go unless you're like investigating something with the police and looking trying to take down some crime organization or what else. But like people watch this crazy junk and it's online and it's like you can watch it and it's like maybe don't do that. It's like, yeah, you can get, get a Linux computer, set that up. Hopefully, you know how to use Linux. You're a good coder, and you're like, maybe you go on the internet, maybe you do something really intensely awesome. I think for the most part, there's really not much else besides like getting on there and like, okay, I'll try to work with the authorities to bring down certain sites that I find or what else. That's like the right thing to do when it comes to that situation instead of just going through sites. I don't know. Maybe, like for some people, maybe they just don't like being around the cops. But yeah, like you can find stuff on the internet, and I'll probably do that one day. Be like really tech savvy, know how to write code, and just be like a police on the dark web. Find a few places, point them out, and then get the people that we can.